Morning, guys. Welcome to Over the Top. Chris here. I hope you guys are having a nice, awesome day today. It's great here today. It's nice and sunny again. It's starting to warm up. A bit of dew left on the grass, but that's going to go away soon with the sun. So anyway, I'm at a local old church today. I'm going to be detecting this for a little bit. Kind of broke my GoPro mount locking on the case this morning. So I might have to detect my way up to Alliston to go to the Wally Mart there to pick up a new case. That's unfortunate. I have a whole bunch of them, but I've been looking for them. I can't find them. I got about 30 different cases and connections for different depths of water, and I have no idea where I put them. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get out here and do some detecting in this old church today. I don't know if you can see a little bit of it behind me there. It's, I think it's definitely built later 1800s. Used to be located just southeast of this four corners here, but it used to be an old log church, and I can't remember if it burned down or if they just built this one shortly after. The land was donated by someone many years ago. I'd actually like to get onto that old site where the old church was, but it's kind of a graveyard as well, because back around here the graveyard used to surround the church, so it wouldn't be right to go in there. I'm sure everyone agrees with that. But anyway, yeah, let's go do this. Let's hopefully you can get some nice old LCs out of here. That'd be great. I really want to get an LC. I think I'd rather get an LC right now than an actual silver coin. I mean, yeah, they'll both be good, but I really want to get my hands on an LC. Anyway, guys, let's wrap this up and let's get detecting. Just going to finish my Tim Hortons coffee here. You guys all know I love that. And then we'll get going. All right, thanks. Alright guys, I'm just about ready to get going. Since my GoPro's out of commission right now, I'm shooting with my Olympus TG tracker. But I will be shooting in, let's see if I better look here. I'll be shooting in, I'll be using this, Garrett AT Gold. And I will be shooting in all metal mode and zero discrimination. I like to hear everything in the ground. Unless it gets really, really trashy, then I'll maybe jump down to disc 1 or disc 2 and just notch up the iron disc a little bit. I usually wait until I see what the ground's like. I don't like shooting in the discrimination modes because you can run into masking of targets, so I'm not a big fan of that. So that's why I like to do all metal. I find I can lock on better to targets with that, especially in trashy areas. So yeah, the machine's still going strong, so I'm happy about that, man. Let me tell you, just something simple, just opening up that brain box and just undoing the connections and cleaning everything up a little bit. And again, that video should be posted by the time you see this one. I'm hoping. It's using a couple cameras there. It's taking a lot of time to edit, and I ran into an issue last night, and I had to restart it all over again. So anyway, guys, I will see you shortly. Hopefully we can get some LCs out of here and some silver coins. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I got my first good target already. Again, about 5 feet from the truck, just by the entrance door here in the back. So it's reading in the 80s, kind of deep. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Might be real deep. No. Let's go a little deeper and find out. All right. We found it here. Fingers crossed. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, might be up top here. Oh, I hope it's something good. Oh, it better not be that piece of iron. However, look at that nice handmade square nail. That's a beauty, actually. That's a nice one. That might have been it. Could have been leaching a lot of iron into the ground. Well, no, there's still a target in there. Looks like I got it. Yeah, just another square nail. I'm gonna resweep this, and if it turns out to be anything, I will turn it back on. I did have the sensitivity crank right up on that, so if it was leaching some iron, it definitely would have thrown off a false signal. So just give me a couple minutes. Well, it's still reading in there, but I just off camera I just did a little digging because it's still not a very strong signal. But I did pull out this little heart, and it's old. It's all, it was probably plated at one point or something, or it might have been a pin. I'm not sure, but it looks like it might have fastened to something, so there might be something else still in the hole. But so let me just give it a quick look again, and let's see if anything else comes up. Because that's, it could have been why it was a very faint signal. It was probably picking up on that. So that's exactly where I got the when I redid the whole resweep, that's where it came in, was this corner, and that's where I found that. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna close this up. I think I got what I need out of it, and I'll move on. I'll see you at the next hole. All right, guys, looks like we got another good signal here. Again, mid 70s, jumping up to the 80s. It's about 10 feet away from the other hole I just dug, but this one's a lot stronger than that other signal was. So let's have a look. Well, that's good, it's deep. Wow. Really deep. Let's see if we can zone in on it here. That doesn't sound good. Oh, it's just a rock. Thought maybe I chunked into a big piece of metal. This is reading really, really good. It's yeah, this might be something, might not be a coin, might be too deep. It's really, the Garrett shouldn't be going this deep. Usually I find anything that's down this far, it's just usually some buried deep iron. Yeah, see, it's signals coming out of everywhere now. And I'm about 9 inches, so I'll give it one more dig and that's it. Then I'll move on. It wasn't reading that deep though, it's just kind of strange. It's this, yeah, see? Old piece of buried tin. Yeah, it looks like it might be an old can. Definitely old though. It's been down there for a long time. Can't really make it what kind of tin it would have been. Alright, so that ends that mystery.
It's probably got, yeah, it looks like it's got a lead seal. Alright guys, we'll see you in a bit. Wow guys, not in a million years did I think this area would be this trashy. It's way out in the middle of like nowhere. It's almost like this place was built on a dump or something. This is insane. Anyway, I just popped this plug. This is just sitting on the side of it. It's just a, it's like a ceramic teacup holder or something, or so it's pottery anyway. It says about 2 or 3 inches, but what I'm running into a lot is that it's really deep iron, buried deep. Really deep. This is like, I had to put on discrimination 1 and put the iron up to about 33 just to try to quiet down the noise coming from it. Okay. See, again, I'm getting down there, and I don't know, it wasn't reading that deep, so that makes me think that it's something big in iron. Like a piece of pipe. Yeah, it wasn't, this ground is terrible, man, let me tell you. I think this might be copper. Anyway, I might have to change up my tactics on this one. Remember I was saying there's a time and a place for the CTX 3030? I think this might be it. Put it on silver mode, and I hope to get the pennies. That should get me into the any large cents in silver, so let's do that. I'm gonna switch up detectors. I know I like using that one, but honestly, when it's this bad, I don't have an option. It's really, really bad. It's like this place was built on a dump. I'm gonna just go down the side real quick and see what it's like up there. And there's a lot of grass behind me. I'll just walk further away from the building and hope someone drops something back in the day. All right, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, better take that pottery with me. And I'll hopefully get on something better. But yeah, this is gonna get frustrating quickly if I don't change tactics. Hey guys, I had a real dodgy signal there, and I wasn't gonna dig it, but I decided to go in, so I didn't have the camera. I wasn't expecting anything, but I did get this. It was shallow, it was just a couple inches. But I got a little charm bracelet here, different charms on it. This looks like we got an axe. Some sports, nautical themes. That's kind of neat. It's definitely plated, so it's not real by any stretch of the imagination. It has a teepee on there, tomahawk. What's this one? Looks like a sarcophagus. That's kind of odd. Don't know what that one is. Oh, it looks like an archery, a bow and arrow or something. And what else do we got here? This is yeah, an Indian head. Does that count as an Indian head, Penny? No. Anyway, I'm going to show you the sarcophagus one. That's kind of weird. I'm not too sure what the theme is going on about this one. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's kind of neat. Yeah, these bracelets usually ring up pretty strange. And it's even got the fasteners intact. Like, oh, it did have it intact. Yeah, well. Anyway, let's carry on. Hopefully we get some more cool stuff like that. Like I said, this ground is terrible. I'm still on the Garrett. Like I said, I was going to sweep up the side of the building here real quick and then go get the CTX. But awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's carry on. All right, guys, so I've gone to the Mine Lab CTX 3030 here. So we're going to shoot it in all silver mode. That should pick up any copper, large cents, pennies, and silver if it is here. You know, I'm still concerned about the issues with masking, but at the same time, I was getting the same issue with the Garrett today. It's just so trashy that I had to turn the discrimination off, and it's getting a lot of false targets. I'm sure I'll get the same with this, but if there is some silver or large cents, and I know this thing will pick it up for sure, it's a penny magnet, so it's good at finding the copper. So let's get it there. Let's get this going, and hopefully I can get something more out of the ground today. Yeah, still got my hopes up for this place. But anyway, I got to hop my way back to Allison anyway, and I got a few locations I've been wanting to stop at, so I'll do that if I have to go that way. So hopefully this won't take me long, and I'll be right back on to show you what we got. Alright guys, I got my first good target here on the CTX 3030. It's a good solid 1242, around 3 inches deep. It's kind of close to a newly poured slab, so I'm thinking it's probably just a modern penny. I don't think it's going to be something old, because this would have been dug up to make that slab. But you never know. Could have moved some dirt around and threw it right here. And it looks like it's been bang on the 3 inches too. That's a good thing. Yeah, the ground's not too wet today. It's not too dry. It's kind of right in the butter zone. For now. Till the sun gets working on it. See, I'm going deep again. Huh. Hope it's not trash. It's right there in the middle. I feel something in there. Yeah, some sort of aluminum bracket. That looks familiar. Why do I know what this is? I've seen this before. Anyway, it's just a big piece of aluminum. So that's good. It's kind of working, I guess. If I find this, it'll find the other stuff. Like I said, most of it's old iron. That's pretty modern. Like I said, some of this has been redone, if you know, work done over the years, and understandable. I just gotta, you know, once I get around the building, if I not finding much, I'm gonna go a little bit further out. There is a lot of field and a parking lot in behind us, and I'm sure back in the day they used to hold events at the churches all the time, and probably outside having some fun, and weddings and people standing around. So let's get out there. Let's find some more stuff. All right, guys, I'm right out front of the church now. I've gone around the building, and same thing. I'm just getting these deep targets that are misreading. But this one looks pretty good. It's a 1242. It's right by the steps going in. So let's see what we got. Hopefully it's some silver. It's kind of a hard one to pinpoint, so I'm hoping this big plug will find it. It's rated about 4 inches. Yeah, looks like I've got something down in here. I just right behind me there, I dug another 2-foot hole, and it turned out to be just junk. Old bricks and stuff buried underneath here, so I think it's been filled with some sort of stuff from somewhere, or maybe the construction when they did the front of the building here. There's a gasket from something. That's not looking good. Yeah, see, I just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. But this one rang really, really nice. Like, it didn't seem like it was too big, but see, it was reading. See, come on. The wire. And there's still metal in there. I don't know, guys. This is frustrating. I pulled this out. I'll give it another sweep. If anything, I'll have to dig another plug in behind this one. It looks like it's back there quite a ways. Oh, this stuff is getting... Must be made of copper, that wire. That's why it was reading. That's why it was reading back here, because it was in that orientation. I want some good stuff. I think one of my friends said he's hunted here before too. He had a whites machine, so he might have cleaned it out already. But I don't think he said he found anything either, which is kind of strange, because this, like I said, this church goes back to the early 1800s. So, all right, let's give it a whirl. Yeah, here's an odd one. I've gone almost around the whole building and haven't even found a penny. I'd be happy for a penny right now. Like I said, the only thing I can think of is that it's just it's masking a lot of targets. There's just so much trash. I've dug a couple of large items like this, whatever it was, some sort of tin, looks like a shingle, and you know, big can stuff, large items. But anyway, let's dig this out here and see what we got. This is it's not a big target right now, and it's 1246, so it should be in the butter zone. It's rating 4 inches. Oh, I hope there's something in here. The worst thing is the other place I have planned to go is also very trashy, and I was thinking about the CTX for that, so I might have to rethink this. Okay, it's out. Oh. We got us a modern penny, the first one, 1979. At least there's something in the ground. All right, guys, let's move on. Thought I had another hit there. Let's move on and just finish up here real quick. I might go out in that field in behind where the parking lot is and just check that out real quick. But yeah, this is not panning out to what I thought it is. But at least there's a penny here, and so everything hasn't been found, so let's give it a whirl. All right, so I'm moving a little bit away from the church now, and I'm still not getting the greatest targets. There's this one here. It's very, very fine. Looks like copper. It's got a little clasp on it there at the end, so I'm not too sure what that would have been. And it also came out with this big copper plate. I'm not too sure what that would have been for. But yeah, that's it so far. I'm going to move my way along the trees because I think that'd be a good place that people might have stood there to get pictures taken for their weddings. So we'll just scope that area. I'll move back in the parking lot and move on again. All right, let's see if we get the next hole. All right, guys, I got my first good target that I've had in quite a while. They've just been digging the normal junk. But it's a good 12, 44, 42 in there. Really about 3 or 4 inches. It's probably a modern penny, but just because of where we are, I gotta look. And I want to get it on camera. If I turn it off, I always find something good. Hopefully it's here. Huh? Oh, it's in the plug. So yeah, that's not deep at all. There it is. It is, yeah, pretty modern. Ah, man. 96. All right, we'll keep going. One of those targets will be good one day. All right, guys, I got a target here, but it's right beside something that really, really bothers me. It gets me going every time, but let me show you here. That's someone's hole, and they just tossed it up and didn't plug it back up. That drives me insane. You know, I'll fix this before I go, but what does it take? 2 seconds to flip a hole and clean it up? And the worst thing is, I don't even think they got their target because it's right beside this hole. But anyway, guys, I don't think it's going to be anything. But let's just dig it up together and see what these guys missed. I don't think this would have been my buddy. He's pretty adamant about cleaning up his hole. So other people hit the off button there on the camera. So anyway, let's dig this up and then I'll clean this hole up. Let me see if I can move this. It's been done like this for quite a while. I want to move this out of the way because I think that's where I need to go. I want to make sure it's not in his plug. Yeah, I think it's in here somewhere. All right, let's see what it is. I think it's right in here. Like, I know it's kind of under a tree, you know, but it doesn't matter. Clean it up, man. 2 seconds to fill in a hole. And I bet you they left their trash in here. It's big, whatever it is. Oh, that was a rock. Wow, it's throwing off quite the signal. Oh, I got it. Yeah, see a nail, square nail. right where they had their hole. It was just underneath. You know what I mean? Couldn't even be bothered to take it out of the hole. Man, I tell you, 2 seconds it takes. Watch. Well, it take me longer. I kind of made a mess of it, so I wasn't 100% sure where it was. And, you know, that's pretty much it for my hole. You know, I pat it down, make it look all neat. I'll take theirs and I'll put it where it belongs. And hopefully we get some grass growing back in the area that they left it at. Like, what a mess. Unbelievable. Drives me insane. I don't know if it's gonna be worth trying to fix. I'll spread it out anyway, make it look half decent. Alright guys, I'll try to clean this up just to, you know, just to make it look nicer. There's no point in leaving it a mess. You know, it's this kind of stuff that gives us a bad name. Alright guys, we'll see you in a bit. Well, this place was a bust. Yeah, there's not much of this church at all. It's been picked over pretty clean, I think, other than that little charm bracelet. I think I dug out a quarter and a couple modern pennies. That was it. I went out back in the parking lot, quiet, nothing back there at all, other than that messy plug I cleaned up. But anyway guys, that's it. I'm going to move on to the next spot. Should be good there, possibly. I tried detecting there once with my gear, but it was just way too noisy. A bit of a history about the place I'm going to. There's a town called Bradford, and the place I'm going is Bond Head, and in between there's Highway 88, I believe. And years and years ago, it used to be a wooden plank road. And from what I understand, all the planks were all bulldozed up and dumped into this field, and that explains all the nails. But anyway, I'm going to give it a try anyway and see what I get. Maybe they shoveled some old coins in there and I can get around all that steel. So I'll head there and I'll put it in the camera on when I get there, and I'll see you shortly. Well, I made it here. It was quite the adventure. This truck had taken down the power lines and the roads were closed, so I had to do a little bit of detouring. The wind's kind of picked up. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, there's the park. So Highway 88 would be just down over here behind those buildings, and it runs along that way. And from what I've been told from history is that all the wooden planks were all dumped in here, and that's why I get a lot of the nails and just noise. It's insane. I couldn't even detect here last time, but again, I was with the Garrett. I'm going to try the CTX again today, see how that goes. I did find some nails over on the other side, sorry, some coins over there on the other side. So let's have a look, see what we get. Hopefully we get something oldish. All right, see you soon. Well, that's it, guys. I tried digging here. It's a mess. I can't, no way, undetectable, man. There's way too much noise. Things going off crazy. You can't make out one signal from the other. It's disgusting here. What a mess. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to go up to another place where I found silver before and try my luck there. So I'll see you guys shortly. All right, guys, I'm at my next location here. It's just a wooded area here. I've gone in here before and I've found silver coins. This area here, the trees were planted. There's the same amount of trees here that were planted that represented the people that died in World War II. So that was kind of cool. Apparently all of them are still alive. I see part of it's fallen down recently, but the tree's still alive itself, which is kind of cool. That's a neat little fact there. So that's why I came in here, actually, because I know that these were planted back in the 40s and 50s, so there's a good chance of silver being here. I have dug out a couple silvers just in this area right here, right where I am, but I don't think I've hit it with the CTX. Don't know if I really want to again, but I'm going to go ahead and see what I come up with. So if I get something, I'll bring you guys along. See you soon. Well, guys, I've had a rough day. I've moved off to a field in the town. I went to that other spot I just mentioned. I didn't find anything in there. I ended up coming out of there, walking across the parking lot to an old fair field. And I think I may have found my oldest silver quarter yet. So there it is here. I just dug it out of the hole. It's a 1938. It should have King George on the back. Look at that. Oh, God, so happy. Oh, woo! Now I want to keep going. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a nice one. All right, guys, I will be back. I might even go get the mine lab now that I know there's silver in the ground. I've been digging pull tab after pull tab after pull tab, and I found this with the Garrett. Oh man, I'm happy. So happy. That's a nice That's one of my nicest quarters yet. All right, guys, I will see you at the next hole. All right, guys, just next to that quarter that I dug, I had a real dicey deep signal, so I didn't even bother again recording it. But this might be another one off my bucket list, I'm not sure. But this could be an old musket ball. It's heavy, it's got some weight to it. Anyway, let me know what you think on that one, because I'm not sure. Like I said, I've never found one, but pretty cool. That's heavy. All right, guys, I will keep going. I think I might go get the Mine Lab for the silver right now, or just carry on with the Garrett. It's working right now. All right, guys, I'll see you shortly. All right, since I just got those first 2 targets, I've got another 80 here right next to them. I'm gonna bring you on board this time, and hopefully we get something. So here we go. Let's see what we can get here. Fix the tripod, sort of. Oh, terrible. All right, there we go. This one's deep as well, so I gotta go quite a ways down. So hold on a sec. Let me get it a bit better there. Something comes out. I want you to see it this time. There we go, it's in the plug. There we go. Try that again. This thing's all wonky on me. Okay, that should do it. Sorry about that. Oh, and of course, because I brought you on board, look what I get. Pull tab. Arrgh. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next hole. All right, guys, I got another screamer here, not too far from where I found the other silver quarter. I do have the Mine Lab CTX 3030 now. Awesome signal, nice and loud. Let's dig this one up. I have a good feeling about this one. Man, I find one silver and I'm all pumped up. And I'm running out of light. All right, we're in the plug. Don't be a pull tab. Don't be a pull tab. It shouldn't be a pull tab unless it's a whole can. Oh, it starts hard. Oh, don't be a penny. Oh no, what is this? Looks like just some melted steel or aluminum or something, lead or bummer. All right, running out of light, let's get going. All right, guys, we got another good one here. Let's go down and have a look, see what we get out of this one. It's reading a strong 1244 and it's screaming at me, so let's see. Oh, it's a dime. And it's silver, guys. It's a silver dime. I finally dug one with you. Gotta be careful here. I think it's 1963, guys. Look at that. 2 silvers today. Oh, I gotta keep raring, man. I'll be back here tomorrow because I am running out of light, and if I keep finding things like this, let me tell you, I haven't even covered a portion of this field and it's huge. Oh, so excited. Oh, you know what? I might have my headlamp in the car. I might be doing this in the dark. All right, guys, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, guys, I'm all done. I got to turn the light on. It's getting pretty dark, so I don't know how well this is going to turn out. Not a big haul today, but some good finds for sure. I'm missing, oh no, I found it. All right, let me just show you just what I got here, and then I'll wrap it up, and I'm gonna be back to this spot tomorrow. I'll let you know that. Anyway, here's what we got here. I got 2 modern quarters, just a bunch of pennies, and there I go. I got the, what did I say it was? 53 or 63 dime silver, and then I got the 38 silver quarter, which is my my personal oldest anyway. I have to double check that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that is. I got this ball here. I'm not sure if it's a musket ball or not. I don't know if that would be, I'm not too sure. It's heavy. And then I got this doohickey. I have no idea what that is. Why does it do that? Sorry, light keeps shutting off. And then I got that charm bracelet that I showed you earlier, which is kind of neat. Anyway, and there's that little heart. That's it for today, other than the toonie there and a couple quarters and a modern dime. So a lot of holes today, a lot of trash, a few old nails. But that's it. I'm glad I got silver. I was starting to get down today, and that picked me right back up. So I just kept going, persevered, and got it done. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to head down and subscribe. Please go down and do that. That'd be awesome. You guys have an awesome day. Thanks, guys.